Good morning, my loves. Happy Saturday. It is the start of the weekend. The sun wants to come out, which is good vibes, and I'm starting the day in my cozy dressing gown that I obviously got Nick and I matching for when we first moved in, which was so lovely. It was £15 in John Lewis, down from 50. If that isn't a bargain, I don't know what is. I absolutely love it, and it's just perfect for mornings like this. I want to make a nice cup of tea. I still need to unpack. I mean, you probably can see a couple of things there, but I still need to unpack some of my boxes, especially the box which has all of my mugs in it. So at the moment we are just using the London Emma Bridgewater one and then my classic polka dot Emma Bridgewater one. But not gonna lie guys, I'm so excited to get my mug cupboard all sorted. So I've actually got my first ever baby shower today, which I'm really excited about. I've never been to a baby shower before, but we either have to wear pink or sage green. And you know when you have an event to go to and obviously there's a dress code and you look at your wardrobe and you're like, I don't own anything of these colours. I think I've got a shirt which is like cream and sage. I'll have to show you and hopefully it fits the theme. But I was like, gosh, I don't want to go out and get something specifically for this, but equally like I want to make sure that I am, you know, matching the theme and coordinating with what everyone else is wearing. It's going to be such a lovely, wholesome, special day to celebrate her and to celebrate obviously her bringing a beautiful baby girl into the world. Oh, I'm so excited for her. And it's also just like a huge realization for me that like I'm reaching that age now where my friends are getting engaged and married and my friends are having babies and, you know, we're moving on to this next chapter. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm edging closer to 30, guys. I'm getting to that age now where, you know, I'm celebrating these huge milestones, which is obviously so exciting. It's like Nick and I moving into our first ever apartment together, like these things are happening. It's just so wonderful to see my friends in these wonderful stages of lives where they're so happy and joyful, and that just makes me as a friend so happy for them. And then tomorrow we're just going to have a super cozy day. We're probably going to be doing a lot of DIY projects. We've got a clock to hang up on the kitchen wall, we've got some mirrors to hang up on the wall around the house, and we've just got things that we need to potter and do, boxes to unpack. I'm just seeing every little box that we unpack, I'm seeing every little thing that we put somewhere as a small win, because I'm very much a perfectionist when it comes to like, oh my god, I need to have everything done now, and actually I just want to enjoy the process of moving in with Nick. I've just made a lovely little tea. Breakfast today is whatever is in the cupboards. I need to do a big food shop. Oh, maybe I can have a biscuit. I bought these Border lemon ones the other day. I love anything lemon flavour. I just find it so refreshing. Oh, that's delicious. It's just so crumbly and melt in the mouth. Oh my gosh. I actually bought this Kilner jar from HomeSense the other day and it was only £4.50, I believe, in the sale. I really don't know why they reduced it because it's absolutely perfect, but I think I'm going to use this as my biscuit barrel jar. Oh, and by the way, guys, this is the clock that we are putting up on the wall. Again, it's from a charity shop. We actually bought it when we went to Bristol, Bath a couple of weeks ago and we absolutely fell in love with it. I think it was like £6, but I loved the fact that it said London clock on it and also the red detail. This is another area of the kitchen that I'm absolutely loving at the moment. It just makes me so happy seeing all the textures and colours and layers, and it just feels so us. So I obviously have this marble chopping board that I got Nick for our 6-month anniversary, as well as the pestle and mortar, which again goes so well with it. Then I've got these kind of old Le Creuset salt and pepper shakers, and then a little H&M mango chopping board behind that. And then I wanted something, I suppose, living, something that we could use for cooking on the hob. So we decided to pick up this living basil, perfect for pizzas, pastas, basically anything. I think basil is such a lovely, versatile herb, and it looks so good. And I think it's in a prime spot for light. So I think we just need to remember to obviously water it and make sure it is well loved. Over here, we've obviously got the kettle area, which we've got a little print from my best friend and his partner. We've got the layered chopping boards, which of course, for a farmhouse vibe, you have to go for. This giant one at the back, we actually bought most recently from TK Maxx, and that is because, I don't know if you can see that behind here, we've got the Wi-Fi router and all the cables, and I think it does such a good job at hiding it without making it look too bulky on the side. And then I've just got this one from B&M as well. Of course, course we've got my Emma Bridgewater chicken kettle, which I'm loving. And then I've just got these two little kind of storage jars. I might make it into a bit of a hot chocolate station. Maybe I can have like white hot chocolate, milk hot chocolate. It goes with the syrups. Then it's obviously ready for cozy season because we are obviously huge fans of hot chocolate. All ready for the baby shower, and I'm feeling so cute and ready to celebrate. There's Nick over there. Literally, we look the same from this angle. This is so funny. Yeah. Nick is staying home to sort out some bits in the flat, which he's doing now, and I'm about to head off. So I'm wearing a Uniqlo sage green t-shirt to obviously match the theme. I'm wearing some linen trousers, and then on the feet, I'm wearing my Adidas green Specials. I need to go and grab the gift that I bought. I need to write the card, and then I need to go. Good morning. So it's now the next day, and the baby shower was so lovely. The food was delicious. It was just lovely to celebrate her. But today is a brand new day. The sun is shining. It's a very cozy Sunday, which is great. We've literally just been sitting on the sofa, eating shortbread with a nice cup of tea, listening to some music, and just enjoying the start of the day. We have got some DIY projects to be getting on with in the flat, which is so exciting because I feel like those little details and those little projects are going to really help the room start to come together a little bit more. Starting in the spare room, we've also got something to hang in the kitchen, and I think I'm going to pop out today to look for some command strips to then start putting frames around the house. I love the fact that you can see my little slippers, but this is the Home Bargains mirror that we picked up in the sale a couple of weeks ago. It's just got this gorgeous scallop detail. I absolutely love it. This one is going in this room, the spare room. So on the wall behind me, I really want this to almost be like a vanity space for guests, but also because this is where our clothes and wardrobes are, I want to be able to have like a decent sized big mirror in this room that obviously you can get ready, see yourself in the mirror and be like, oh damn, I feel confident, I look good. This one is from Dunelm. It's called the Apartment Mirror, and it's in the colour Sandstone. They had lots of other colours, but the reason we went for Sandstone is because a lot of the details in this room are kind of a beigey, sandstony colour, so we thought it would kind of blend in rather than be another kind of pop or colour or texture. This is the colour of the Sandstone. Absolutely love it. As you can see, it's kind of a really nice greyish neutral colour. This is the table that we're working with, so obviously we want to kind of make it a little vanity, but it's not obviously designed to be a vanity. So Nick has DIY'd this, what's it called? Level. Little template with the cardboard from the box. He is measuring. Of the two of us, he is the DIY crafty man, and I'm just the one who tells him what to do, what looks good, and then I decorate it afterwards.
I think that's the right height.
Yeah, I think in line with kind of this hinge.
Yeah, because that's the top of the mirror.
Perfect.
And that's where the hinges go.
Perfect.
So we've got 28 that side, just over 28, but because of the door frame,
yeah,
we want it slightly over. Let's see if it's level.
Oh, I see a green line.
Yeah,
it's roughly level.
It's about level.
That's perfect. We did obviously make sure to ask our landlord if we could screw things into the wall, and we feel so lucky that our landlord just is so lovely and relaxed about this stuff. We've got the mirror mapped out on the wall, and I'm in charge of hoovering while Nick screws it in. Oh, that was thrilling. I've never screwed anything into a wall before. Wow. We've hit a bit of a wall, pardon the pun. So the raw plugs are too big for the wall length inside. Yeah, they're too long, which means we're gonna have to go out probably to like Wix and B&Q and try and find smaller ones, which can then go into the wall, which will then hang the mirrors. Just driven to B&Q to try and find these new wall plugs that we need. And also I just love a mooch around B&Q because they have some really nice home bits. And also I remember them having nice plants. Here we are, and it looks like quite a new one, to be honest. I'm excited to go in. Do they have them is the question. Yes, they do. Okay, these are the ones we want. So I think we've got these ones, the 8x40, and we need the 6x30, so something a little bit smaller. We're actually looking for a little table lamp for the bathroom and for the kitchen actually, and I love this style. I'm not a huge fan of the black. If this was like a brushed gold or like a greyish, that would be lovely, or even like a pop of colour. Oh yes,
it's like a brushed gold vibe.
I love that. We're looking to pick up a couple of plants as well. We do have some already, but they're quite big plants, so we want ones that can kind of go on the ledges and the sides. Oh, I love that stand.
She's lovely.
I love the wood. I also love this like woven basket.
Yeah, they're nice.
It looks so expensive for B&Q. I'm really impressed. Love this spider plant. I also love the idea of a snake plant for the bathroom. Love this, and the leaves as well. They're gorgeous. Got a palm like this, but mine does not look this straight. Mine's kind of flopped over now. It's definitely struggling. So actually, we probably need some of this soil to kind of get it back to where it should be. So we just got back home and we're about to test the new wall plugs. Fingers crossed, guys. It is in the wall. Whenever Nick does DIY, I feel like he's speaking a whole other language. I'm like, why won't it go in? And he's like, because of this and because of this. And I'm like, I just want it to go in the wall and I just want to hang my mirror up.
Jamie is taking the reins and he is using a drill for the very first time. I've showed him how to use it and we're just going to give it a go. Let me get the Hoover out. There we go.
That's a nice little hole. Moment of truth. The mirror's going on the wall.
Yay!
That looks so lovely. Oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh, yeah. It's perfect.
It is perfect. I absolutely love it. First of all, this colour blends so well with the wall. This gorgeous sandstone.
28 centimetres that side. 28 centimetres
Yay!
that side.
Bang on, guys. Whoop, whoop, whoop. We're such DIY queens. Now in the bathroom and we're about to hang this mirror. Hopefully this one's a little easier because it's smaller and it's a little bit lighter. It will make the space feel bigger and open it up. And also when we're like getting ready with our skincare. At the moment we've only got a little mirror, so it'll be nice to have like a proper bathroom mirror.
Gosh, it does make it feel bigger, doesn't it?
And just like that, the mirror is up. Honestly, this one was so much easier to put up. We don't have the biggest bathroom in the world, so I think these touches make all the difference. Once we put everything up, I do need to go around and give everything a wipe and a clean. And honestly, I just think the flat needs a good clean anyway. Obviously, ever since we've moved in, there's been unpacking, unboxing, dust everywhere. So I think we need to go to Home Bargains actually and do a giant kind of cleaning restock of all our essentials, and then we can blitz the flat. Finally, we are going to be putting up our charity shop London clock, which I just absolutely love so much. And we're just going to pop it here on the wall. There we go.
Yay!
I love the way that the light reflects off it as well.
Yeah, it's lovely.
This evening has just got so much better because Nick has made the most delicious white bread.
We've got just a standard white loaf. She sounds good as well.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I can't wait to cut into it with
Me
some
too.
oil or some like garlic butter. We need to get some nice butters actually. Nick is very much loving making his bread at the moment, and I think we're going to try and make some for like when guests come over, because you just can't go wrong with fresh homemade bread. I've also just got some beautiful sunflowers for a vase that I bought in the charity shop a couple of months ago actually. I've had it for so long, but I've been waiting for the first set of flowers in our new home, and I just love it. Sunflowers to me are just such a happy flower, but kindly the woman at the till actually gave them to me for free. Honestly, small acts of kindness can go a long way, and they just make me so happy. Good evening, my lovelies. So it's now the next day and we have just done our first ever weekly food shop as a couple, which is so exciting because I love Lidl and I've always loved shopping in Lidl. Doing my food shops just on my own at Lidl was where I met so many of you beautiful people, and to be able to take now Nick on this journey and do our first ever food shop as a couple together was so exciting. I know a lot of you guys ask for a haul video, which I don't film on my TikTok, but I thought I could do for my YouTube. My camera battery is flashing. Also, it's a very grey evening and I've realised that getting spotlights underneath the kitchen cabinet or like nice warm glows of lamps would be very beneficial, because we've only got spotlight. There he is.
Hello.
We've only got spotlights here, and so obviously when I film they're just very like in your face, hence why we're just using as much natural light as possible. So quick haul, we have some granola, onion granules, some cayenne pepper, smoked paprika, and also some mixed herbs to go in the cupboard. Soya plant yogurt, we've got some sweet chili dip, we have hot dogs, which we're gonna have for dinner tonight, which I'm very excited for, peas, beans, sliced jalapenos, and also some cornichons, which I've never had before, and these are with chili and they look amazing. Sliced gherkins, some jam for my morning toast, sweet corn, coconut milk, which Nick wanted to try, oh, and some garlic granules as well. Reduced spicy meat feast pizza, that looks delicious. Barbecue pot chips, sweet chili chicken slices for a salad, peppers, a cucumber, and some spring onions. Some brioche hot dog rolls for our hot dogs this evening. Pepperoni for pizza wraps, which I love to make. Spinach and ricotta tortellini. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. Feta cheese and mozzarella. I am such a cheese boy. I've also got some grated cheese somewhere. We've got some iceberg lettuce. Nick wanted to get some mackerel. I've never had it. I don't know if it's my kind of thing because I'm not really like into fishy things. Nearly dropped those. Some red onions. Sticky toffee pudding loaf slices from the bakery. a salted caramel and double chocolate cookie from the bakery, the Lidl bakery seeded loaf bread, which looks delicious and smells like a bakery. Favourite dip, the lemon and coriander hummus. 4 cheese coleslaw to try. We've got a speculoos donut. I think it's inspired by Biscoff, which sounds delicious. I found the grated cheese, seeded tortilla wrap, fresh chicken breast steaks, and then also some frozen ones, trusty red pepper hummus, tomato ketchup of course, and then mayonnaise, my favourite ever sauce. Honey, honey, how you thrill me, and then some chili glaze, which looks absolutely delicious. And then to finish off, we treated ourselves to these cookie dough ice cream bites, which I've never had before. And then Nick just popped to our local store to grab some ambrosia custard to go with our sticky toffee puddings tonight. That's everything we picked up in Lidl for our first ever food shop. We bought a lot. I think it came to like £63, which to be fair isn't too bad for 2 of us. Now I've got to get all of it packed away and then make some dinner because I am hungry. It's a brand new morning and I've had a very exciting delivery arrive that I really wanted to show you. But first, we put a print up in the spare room. So this is the print that we put up behind the bed frame. It says I love me and it's from H&M Home. I got it years ago and it's been in my flat and I've absolutely loved it on my gallery wall. But I really loved it as just a statement piece and I thought that the colours worked so well with the bed and the lampshade, those pinks and reds. I was debating whether just to have one standout print or whether to have kind of 2, because I know typically above a bed most people do 2 prints. However, I just thought instead of buying new prints and frames, it made sense just to reuse the ones that I had. And then on this wall here, I've repurposed this sideboard to almost act as a vanity unit. So of course we have the mirror that we've put up, which I still absolutely love, and I've just decorated it with a couple of bits. So I got this kind of foliage from Morrison's, I think it was £5, with this gorgeous kind of seagrass plant pot. Got this gorgeous little checkerboard red picture frame, which I still need to put a little picture in. We have my diffuser from Dunelm. I've got my Lego flowers in this kind of vintage Twix, I believe it's like a Twix milkshake milk glass, ceramic squiggly tray with some crystals, and then this little Jellycat cherry cake that Nick created, which is so cute. I don't know whether this cake will stay here because I think this will be a nice little tray for when people come and they can put their like rings and earrings and things like that on. Thought for now that could just pop there. Underneath, I've just added this similar kind of textured basket with a lid. At the moment it's just got my crease releaser and then some fragrance oils. Picked this up in a charity shop for £6.50 and then it's just going to live here. What it's going to have in it I don't know. And then I'm also thinking here to get a little puff or a little footstool that just tucks in nicely. So again, it doesn't take up any room on the floor, but if people want to use this as a vanity then they can pull it out and sit at it, which I really like. I've had this sideboard for 4 years. My parents actually bought it for me when I first moved to London, so it's been in my life for a very long time. I don't really have a lot of black accessories in the 3 bedrooms, so I went online and I saw on Robert Dias these hairpin legs that look exactly the same as that but in antique brass, and I thought, would it work? I don't know. And then when they turned up I was like, oh my goodness, the colour is absolutely beautiful, so let me show you. So these are the 4 legs that I bought. They're from a supplier called Rothley and they're just hairpin legs, but what I loved about them is, first of all, the quality is absolutely beautiful, but this antique brass colour I just thought was absolutely stunning. This is probably a better light to show you in, but look at that gorgeous metal sheen. And they were actually only £50 for 4 legs, which I thought wasn't too bad. I didn't want to completely get rid of it, but equally I didn't want to keep the black legs, and I thought, how could I make it work in this space and work for me now with my current kind of decor style without changing it too much, even if that meant spending a little bit of extra money on this kind of colour. I thought it was so worth the money. They are a little bit shorter than the current unit legs, so I'm hoping that it doesn't drop the unit considerably. I think the current ones are about 75 and these are 71. Our bedside lamps are a similar kind of antique brass brushed gold. These are originally from HomeSense and I absolutely love the style of these, and again I thought across the room these would complement each other so well. Oh guys, okay, let's try and put these on. To be completely honest, I have no idea what I'm doing. Nick is the handyman. He is very good with the toolkit. He knows exactly what to do and how to do things very quickly. If I'm trying to do something like this, a DIY project, it takes me considerably longer because I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh no. Oh, balls, what have I done? If you were to ask me which one of these screws goes into that hole, I'd have no clue. I'm just gonna try maybe this one and hope for the best. Guys, we found the right one, woohoo! Okay, let's get one of these legs unscrewed and see what we can do. So our spare room is complete, or as complete as it's gonna get for a little while whilst we focus on some of the other rooms. So I soon realized after the last clip that I wasn't gonna be able to screw on the new legs myself, we had to have a full-on drill to drill new holes into the base. Nick has saved the day with his trusty toolkit, and we now have the new antique brass gold legs on the unit, and it looks so good. So goodbye old metal black legs, and hello gorgeous new antique brass legs. So this is what they look like on. I absolutely love them, and what I love is that they don't look really kind of shiny gold. I love the fact that they just give a subtle nod to the other gold details in the room, and I think it just elevates it. It makes it look classy, and what I loved as well is that it didn't drop too much, because I was a little bit worried about the height of them in comparison to the old one. And once we get a little footstool underneath this that we can obviously use as a little bit of a vanity unit chair, I think it will all come together so well. So this is the finished space. Like I say, I'll probably swap out that plant because I pricked myself on it earlier, and I don't want any of my guests pricking themselves. It almost reminds me of like sticky weed. We're going new plant shopping tomorrow, which we're so excited about, to basically bulk buy a lot of different plants for around the home. So of course that will be in next week's vlog, but I'll probably replace that one with a more friendly people plant. This is a view of the bed. It just looks so incredibly cozy. I love how it's all come together. I love the print. I love the bedside lamps and tables. I love the colours which match the lampshade, and it just feels like a really fun, loved room. It is a very autumnal feeling day today, which is lovely. We're gonna go to a retail park to do some home shopping. We'll probably go to Home Sense, probably go to Dunelm, but I might film some other clips for next week's vlog. So I hope you all enjoyed today's video and another weekly vlog. If you did, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you're new here, then hello, welcome to the family. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Comment down below one thing that you love in your home, and if there's anything that you think we need to have. And thank you all so much for watching another video. I'll see you next week. Bye.